The era of the DSLR is officially dead. Nikon just dropped a nuclear bomb on the professional camera market, and the shockwaves are being felt from Sony headquarters to the smallest boutique studios in London. For 4 years, the Nikon D850 was the undisputed king. It was the legendary workhorse that every landscape and studio photographer swore by. It was the gold standard. But today, the crown hasn't just been moved, it has been snatched away. We are looking at a machine that doesn't just update the specs. It redefines what a mirrorless camera can actually do. This is the highly anticipated Nikon Z7 III, and it is a high-megapixel monster designed to leave everything else in the dust. If you've been clinging to your old gear, waiting for a single, undeniable reason to finally make the switch, this is it, the biggest headline. The thing that is sending absolute panic through the industry is the sensor. For a long time, 45 megapixels was the gold standard for high-resolution photography. It was the sweet spot. But Nikon is moving past that. The data is pointing toward a massive 67 megapixel sensor. Let's be clear, this isn't just a small bump in numbers. It is a total leap into a new category of image quality. With 67 megapixels, Nikon is no longer just fighting with Sony or Canon. They are stepping into the territory of medium-format giants like Hasselblad and Fujifilm. This level of detail is almost hard to wrap your head around. Imagine this: you can shoot a massive mountain range and crop so deep into the frame that you can see individual needles on a pine tree miles away. For commercial photographers and landscape artists, this means total freedom. You can reframe your shots in post-production with zero penalty. You can turn a horizontal landscape shot into a vertical magazine cover. You can crop into a tiny 10% portion of the image and still have enough resolution for a professional-grade print. This is God mode for creators, but a sensor this massive needs a serious brain to run it. You can't put a Ferrari engine in a lawnmower. That's where the Expeed 7 processor comes in. This is the same flagship chip found in the ultra-powerful $5,500 Nikon Z9. Why does this matter? Because 67 megapixel RAW files are absolutely massive. On older cameras, files this big would cause the system to lag, freeze, or take forever to write to the memory card. Nikon has optimized this new engine to handle these massive data flows with zero hesitation. You can now shoot 14-bit or even 16-bit RAW files with total smoothness. This processing power also unlocks a staggering 15 stops of dynamic range. If you are a landscape shooter working with bright skies and dark foregrounds, this is your holy grail. You can recover deep shadows that look like pitch black, and keep your highlights looking natural even when shooting directly into the sun. Then there is the surprise that nobody saw coming: the Red digital cinema integration. This is the nuclear part of the announcement. Since Nikon acquired Red, everyone wondered when we would see that Hollywood tech in a stills camera. The Z7 III is the answer. It is rumored to be the first camera to feature Red's legendary color science. This means your video will have skin tones and color depth that look like a cinema production right out of the box. You'll be able to shoot 8K video with a color pipeline that professionals usually pay $50,000 for. While this isn't a dedicated sports camera, it is becoming the ultimate tool for wedding videographers and high-end commercial creators who want that expensive, large format look in a body they can carry in a backpack. Nikon is also fixing the physical things that professionals actually care about. Forget the gimmicks. Let's talk ergonomics. The Z7 III is getting a major upgrade with a new 4-axis tilting screen. This is a massive win for photographers who prefer a screen that stays in line with the lens rather than flipping out to the side like a vlogging camera. It feels professional. It feels solid. There is also talk of a brand new electronic viewfinder with a peak brightness of 3000 nits. If you've ever struggled to see your display in the harsh midday sun, you know how much this matters. It makes the digital display feel as clear and transparent as looking through a window. The autofocus system is also getting a massive boost from deep learning AI, even though this isn't a stacked sensor like the Z9. The Expeed 7 processor allows for advanced subject detection that was impossible 2 years ago. Whether it's humans, birds, or vehicles, the camera locks on with incredible speed. For portrait and fashion photographers, the eye detection is expected to be flawless. It doesn't just find the eye, it sticks to it like glue. This camera is a statement. It's Nikon telling the world that the high-resolution king is back and stronger than ever. It takes the magic of the D850 and fuses it with the future of mirrorless technology. In my opinion, this is the most exciting camera Nikon has released in years. It bridges the gap between traditional photography and the high-end cinema world in a way we haven't seen before. It is built for the purists who value image quality above everything else, but it gives them the modern tools to compete in a fast-paced digital world. If these specs hold true, the Z7 III isn't just a camera, it's a legend in the making. My opinion. This is the D850 moment for the mirrorless generation. Nikon waited, they watched, and they integrated the red acquisition at the perfect time. If you are still shooting on a DSLR, the excuses are officially gone. This camera doesn't just compete, it creates a new tier of professional equipment. It is the best high-resolution camera ever made, period. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest tech.